Hey, I am Kat, and today I am obviously not on Minecraft. You are watching this webpage in front of you, Pixlr. I had to make my character that was in Minecraft form into regular human form because I felt like it. I wanted to. And here's my face cam for a brief few seconds because I had to draw shoes and I had to show my magnificent shoes that are all fancy combat boots because I really enjoy these shoes. They are nice, they help support my soul. They are good, solid shoes. Yeah, and I just didn't know how to draw shoes, so I had real life shoes to help my life. I'd like to add this picture, here, into my channel background, but then it needs some adjustments and stuff and add my Minecraft character to it, because that's just a human. I mean, I'm a human. No. I'm not a human. I'm a cat person. A cat person, not a human. So, it's different, I think. Yeah. There are a few breaks in this video where it skips a part. I drew because I didn't draw this all at once. I drew it over a period of 3 days. And I don't know if I'll talk this whole video, but maybe. Yeah, I will. I will commentate this video. I just gotta think of a story. Okay, so story. Yeah, this is a good story. What happened last week? I'm one of those artist, gamer, / singer people, and I stay inside all day because I'm a vampire and I don't like the light and people are scary and I don't need to socially interact with anyone. But over one of the weekends, last weekend, we had vase, and that's visual art scholastic program thing, standing for something or other like that. And when I got there, my school had gone separately, so I didn't realize this, but they weren't there yet. I had got there almost an hour early. I'd had my mom drive me and everything, so I was just walking around like, where is my people? And it'd been a while and before I saw someone I knew, and I was like, hey, this is someone I went to middle school with. So I didn't realize they'd gone to a different school this year, but they were in a different high school. So I go up to them, I'm like, hey, do you know where my art teacher is? They're like, no, what school do you go to? So she brought me to her art teacher. I was like, hey. Well, once we found him, it took a while. This is like a big place. I don't even know what the place is, but it was really big. I've been here 1 year before for last phase. That was really fun. But we finally found her art teacher. Our art teacher was like, yeah, they're not here yet, so you could just wait. And that's what I did. Me and my mom just sat alone and waited. This school is a really cool place to just wait because in the gym they have all the artwork that got fours. Fours is the highest, and if they're gonna judge those, they judge the fours, see if they go on to state, which is even higher, but all the fours are out in the cafeteria, so you can look through, and I actually decided to vlog, so go check out the LA vlog, which will be in the description, and I'll also remind you at the end of the video, please don't go watch it now, please stay, this is an interesting story, I promise. Okay, so later, days later, my art teacher gets here, and I'm like, do you have my artwork, teacher, sir? And they do, they have my art. Okay, so, my teacher had arrived, and he brought my animation, and thankfully, because I didn't have him this year, I actually had him last year. I had made this animation for a different class, actually, for my actual animation class, and so art, animation, completely different things. And he gave me this, what is it called? A paper, a envelope? Yeah, an envelope. This envelope had my artwork in it on a flash drive, and also some screenshots of it. Me and my friends were like, what do we do with this? We had to go get it, what is it called? We had to go get our artwork checked to make sure it wasn't like copyrighted or anything. We had to make sure it was accepted in the program. So we go wait in this really long line. And lines are not fun, but we finally got to the front of it and had them check it. So as soon as I get up there, the lady is just like, oh yeah, this is cool. And then she opens it and she's like, where's your artwork? I was like, it's on the flash drive. She's like, where's your computer? How are you gonna show this? And I'm just there like, I don't have a computer. Should I go get one? And hopefully my teacher brought a computer for me and my friends. And so the same thing happened to all our friends. None of us had made like a pre-sketch. What is that called? Yeah, I don't know what I'm saying. One of those sketches that you're supposed to make before you do the actual animation. But no, we didn't do that because we're good at this. Good at animation. We didn't plan out our animation, but she wanted that. She's like, oh, wait, they say they don't have a pre-sketch. Teacher, sir, you got to find their pre-sketches. So apparently we had to have, yeah, one of those things. So now we're just waiting. We're sitting away from the desk where they're supposed to check if we're copyrighted and okay to participate with our artwork. So we're still waiting there, and we're drawing as fast as we can the scenes stuff on paper, acting like we planned this out beforehand. And so that was really funny. It just, at that moment, me and my friend had both done, I did Minecraft, she did Undertale, so we weren't even sure if it was gonna be accepted in, like, would it be copyrighted? I used a different name for mine. I said a Minecraft story. So see, I put in story, so that's not the actual, Minecraft wasn't the actual name, it was a story. So I didn't get copyrighted, spoiler alert. We got to go back now after we had finished our, pre-planning that we planned way earlier, right before we animated and stuff, I swear. We turned that in and they were like, okay, you're good to go. Now you have a computer and stuff. We went to these interview rooms because at Vase you have to be interviewed for art. Yeah, and at Vase you have to be interviewed. You go into these interview rooms. Me and my friends were going to go in one after the other because we had this computer. We had to share it. It had all our animations on it. I went in first, and I expected this to be just like last year, where the interviewer would ask me questions like, oh, what principles of design and elements of artwork did you use in this? And I'd be like, oh yes, shape, form, line, blah 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 blah, all these artsy stuff. But that is not what she asked us. Obviously we went in by ourselves, but she asked me other questions. I was like so surprised, like this is different. And I guess my friends definitely preferred that. Once I finished, I was like, oh, I'll send in the next person, and she was like, oh, I judge them later, and I'd wait. These interviews, they usually took 1 to 5 minutes for normal people. Ours each took 10 minutes. So, and then she had to judge it after the interview. So it was like 20 minutes waiting for each person to be done. After like an hour, everyone in my group of animation was done. So I had waited for them, and we were like, oh yay, we're finished. How do you think we did? And turns out we all got 4s. But none of us, we found out then later that none of us gone to state because we were apparently, quote unquote, too creative. Meaning that we had stories that go with our animations because you need a story. Stories are what make it interesting. But they couldn't really judge that if it went on to state. So sad. You can't judge the story. It's literally just artwork and a story. It's okay if it has a story, right? But it's too complicated, It is what it is. I actually had a friend whose some of her artwork went on state, and like I said, I made a vlog thing, so if you want, you can go check that out in the description, and and right now, and on the screen right now. Yeah. Well, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this amazing story. Bye!